In 30 years of safety inspection, I have shut down illegal weapons labs, quarantined biohazard zones, and once evacuated an entire deck because of a radiation leak. Nothing prepared me for what the humans built on Deck 14. They call it fun. I'm Inspector Krell, 30 years keeping orbital station Kepler 8 safe. Last Tuesday, I receive a noise complaint from Deck 14. Residents report screaming. Sustained, repeated screaming. Multiple humans, I assume the worst. I assemble a response team. We gear up, breach the doors to the recreational wing, and we find a machine, a massive looping metal track that carries small carts at high speed through inversions, drops, and spirals. Humans are strapped into the carts. They are screaming. Some have their arms raised above their heads. One of them is crying. I move to shut it down immediately. A human blocks my path. Whoa, what are you doing? I say, rescuing you. He says, from what? I say, from that. He says, dude, that's a roller coaster. I waited an hour in line for this. I impound the machine. The humans are furious. I run a full safety analysis. This device subjects riders to forces up to 4G. It inverts them completely. It drops them from heights that would be fatal without the track. Heart rate spikes. Adrenaline floods. Every biological stress marker fires simultaneously. I present my findings to the station's safety board. This machine simulates a near-death experience, repeatedly, on purpose. The board is horrified. Then I tell them 340 humans have signed a petition to keep it open. The board is confused. Humans send a representative. She's a structural engineer named Maya. She built the roller coaster. She's calm, professional, and carrying a binder full of Earth safety certifications. She says roller coasters have existed on Earth for over 400 years. They are one of our oldest forms of entertainment. The board asks, why would you build a machine that terrifies you? She says, that's the point. The fear is the product. The terror is what we are paying for. The screaming is how you know it's working. A board member leans forward. You experience mortal terror, recreationally? Maya smiles. We build entire parks dedicated to it. Hundreds of these machines, millions of visitors a year. Children ride them. The board member needs a moment. The board rules it can stay open if it passes MY inspection. I spend 3 days on every bolt, joint, and weld. Maya overbuilt everything by a factor of 4. Redundant restraints, tripled emergency brakes. I cannot find a single flaw. This machine is built to terrify people as safely as possible, which is the most human sentence I've ever thought. On day 3, Maya asks, want to ride it? I say, absolutely not. She says, the Kethosi delegation rode it yesterday. They screamed the entire time, then they got back in line. I look at the roller coaster. I look at Maya. Professional curiosity. That's what I tell myself. I don't know why I get in the cart. Maya straps me in, checks my restraints. The cart begins to climb. I can see the entire station through the transparent deck ceiling. Stars, the void. We are already in space, and these humans built a machine to make space feel more dangerous. The drop comes. Every survival instinct fires at once. I am falling and not falling. My vision blurs. I'm making sounds I have never made in 30 years of emergency response. It lasts 90 seconds. It feels like a lifetime. The cart stops. Maya is waiting at the exit. Well, my legs don't work. My hands are shaking. I look at the back of the line. I look at Maya. I say one more time. The roller coaster passes inspection. I file my report. Device is structurally sound, operationally safe, and experientially horrifying, approved for continued use. The roller coaster is now the most popular attraction on the station. Aliens line up alongside humans. The screaming on Deck 14 is constant. I still get noise complaints. I file them in the bin. Last week, Maya started building a second one, bigger, faster, more loops. She asked me to inspect the blueprints. I said this one goes upside down 4 times. She said 5. I stamped it approved. God help me, I stamped it approved.